Guys, thanks for tuning in to my drive-by. I'm in Port Charlotte, Florida on US 41 going southbound towards Cape Coral, Florida. It's July 28th, 2015. It's 86 degrees at 5:18 in the evening, p.m. Today's Tuesday. I want to bring up a subject here. Today I want to talk about compensated guns. Why I like compensated guns, and I have owned my fair share of guns, as you can see on my channel, and before that I even owned more. And I basically fell in love with compensated guns. Besides liking the way the guns look, they are very functional, they are very accurate, they are very reliable. Now, from the get-go, let me tell you something. People a lot of times talk about a concealed carry gun being compensated, which they say that would be a problem because if they had to use their gun in a self-defense scenario, it would blind them. Okay, guys. Now, if you're shooting a gun, whether you're shooting in the dark or in the light, let's just say uncompensated, that gun is going to produce so much noise and so much muzzle flash, you're going to be possibly disorientated a little. But if you have adrenaline running through you, the fight or flight reflex is going to come in. You're going to be so hyped up on adrenaline, you're not even going to know when you shoot that gun. The noise, or probably even the flash, is not going to really bother you that much. But you will have a lot of it anyway. The people that say that if you had a compensated guns, the flash would be worse and it would disorientate you. You'd probably be disorientated either way. But bottom line, the most important thing is probably the first shot. You want to hit what you're shooting at. You want to be reliable. If in the dark there is someone you're shooting at, something you're shooting at, a monster, whatever they broke in, right? Of course, we don't say people because we don't really shoot at people. We shoot at threats. So, some animal broke into your house. The thing is, night sights are going to be useless because it's going to be pitch black. You can't see night sight. If you can't see what you're shooting at, how the hell would night sights be good? In dim light, they might be good. Also, you better have some kind of light or a tack light or a flashlight. Because then when you shoot, of course, if you have a flashlight, your eyes will not be disorientated. And even if you had a compensated gun, it's not going to hurt anything. So the people that say compensated guns, too much flash and it dirties their sights. I mean, who wants to even hear about that? You want a gun that's accurate, reliable, very little muzzle flip, very little muzzle flip, and it's going to hit the target. That is what a compensated gun will do for you. I'll give you an example. I have a compensated Nighthawk Custom 1911. It shoots wonderful. The first time I took it out and shot seven bullets, because it's a 7-round magazine, of 230 grain full metal jacket bullets. I got like 2 bullseyes, and all the rest of the shots, 5 shots, within like a 2-inch grip. I mean, I got it really good the first time shooting that gun out. I am not real accurate, okay? I don't practice half as much as I can. With the Wilson Combat, I did not do as good, and that's a super grade and a heavier gun. With a Colt Defender, I did horrible. I'm lucky if I hit the target, and this is at 21 feet. Because the compensator helps a lot. What it's going to do, guns have a tendency to have muzzle flip and recoil. muzzle flip is the tendency of the gun to go up. When you shoot, it goes up. The barrel goes up. Recoil is the tendency of the gun to push back. One's a push, one's like a flip. Now, when you compensate a gun, normally they'll cut ports on the top of the barrel. And what happens, or on the side, sometimes they do it too. It just depends on, that particular manufacturer. But what happens when you shoot the gun, it's meant to stabilize the barrel flip. A little bit more radical would be having the ports on top, so when it shoots, it actually pushes the barrel down. Desert Eagles and some of the other ones have it on the side, which more tries to stabilize it. Rather than push it down. But either way, it helps. That compensation porting really helps. And even if you don't have a ported gun that came right with the factory, there's plenty of companies like Rock Your Glock can do your Glocks. They can do a 4-port, a 2-port. You could actually go to Magnaport. Magnaport is the ones that invented the porting. If you want something real reliable, done really good, that's where I would go. Rock Your Glock and Magnaport use an ESD machine. It's electrostatic discharge machine, which actually physically cuts a real clean cut in your barrel and your slide. But the benefits of them are quite a bit. They usually, on the bigger caliber guns, just about everybody has porting, some type of porting on it. Smith & Wessons, they're ported. Your Desert Eagles, they're ported. The bigger, very powerful ones, the 460, the Smith & Wessons are ported. And there's Taurus, 44 I had, that was ported. So there's a lot of other guns that have porting, weights on them, and different systems. They do help. Even for the 1911, they make an extension which allows you to put onto the end of your 1911. It gives you a compensated gun. Now, the difference between a compensated and a ported is compensated is usually at the end, a few little cuts inside of the barrel. Ported usually, like in the middle of the barrel, there's still some barrel after the ports. They are reducing, they're allowing some gases to push the barrel back down, but still letting the barrel still go. Now, some guns, like the prismatic dueler by Arsenal Arms, the AF 2011 Second Century, that gun is ported and it is compensated. So it's ported in the barrel, midway, and then it is compensated at the end. There's 2 slots on each barrel. And that's gonna, like I say, do 2 things. It's gonna reduce the muzzle flip, and it's gonna stabilize the gun. And it does. I took it out, and the first time I shot it, I got a bullseye. Now, of course, you're getting 2 bullets. It's a dual barrel, so I had 1 bullseye, and then about 1.5 inches away, I had another bullet. So that is pretty nice. So it's a very, very good gun, and that compensating and porting really helps. So when thinking about getting a gun compensated and ported, I wouldn't really listen to anybody that's going to tell you, about the muzzle flash will blind you and it's going to dirty up your sights. All that stuff is minimal, very minimal stuff, and you can always clean your sights, right? But I haven't really found it to be an issue. But thanks for tuning in, and that's just my quick discussion on compensated and ported guns. I like them. Almost all my guns are ported or compensated. I think I might have 2 or maybe 3 guns, 3 or 4 guns that aren't. And the only reason I can get those done is because they pretty much can't do them, or it would be excessively expensive to do it. Like a 5.7, you might buy some added-on compensated barrel, but why bother? Ported would be better, but you'd have to see. And for that round, it's pretty flat shooting anyway. But thanks a lot for tuning in, and I just wanted to bring up this quick drive-by, and I'm going to now be going over the Peace River Bridge, This is on the way to Cape Coral. It's a beautiful day out here. The sky's blue, beautiful white clouds. It's nice. I think those are cumulus clouds. Aren't they, guys? Are they like almost like a stratus? But thanks a lot, and have a great day. Thanks for tuning in to my Florida drive-by once again. And this is US 41 southbound. We're over the Peace River Bridge. This separates Port Charlotte and Punta Gorda. This is where they had that big hurricane, Hurricane Charlie. I think it was 2004 or 5 they had Hurricane Charlie, which, you know, wreaked a lot of havoc on this town. Thank God, living in Florida, I haven't had one yet. I don't really want to live through a hurricane. But we have our hurricane money put aside, and we have our bug out bag, so I guess as long as you got that, you can survive anything. But thanks a lot. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great day. I hope this was an enjoyable video, and you got a chance to see a little bit of the area here. You know, I'll just move that over so you can see some hotels and stuff. And like I say, none of these hotels were even here. I think a lot of them were freaking leveled by the hurricane. It really did a job there. But thanks a lot for tuning in. Have a great day, and bye.